who's doing the buying here? Is it institutions or retail investors? And if it is in part retail, are they going to be happy 6 months from now, 6 years from now? What?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I think it's actually a continuation of a theme that I mentioned, what seems like a lifetime ago in November on this show, of the market really moving from speculators to allocators, and it's really a bit of both. And so if you think about the next level breakdown of where the bid's coming from, this again is a big transfer from Eastern sellers to Western buyers. And then if you break it down a level further to Bitcoin and what's referred to as altcoins, which are effectively everything but Bitcoin, you have Western institutions bidding up Bitcoin and Western retail bidding up altcoins.
So I come back to the question, if it is Bitcoin that a retail investor is in or altcoins that they are in, everything but Bitcoin, are they going to be happy, or is this, or is there likely to be in the near term a pullback in those valuations?
Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's up roughly 5% on the year. Altcoins are rallying significantly harder. Nothing goes in one direction in perpetuity. You should expect some drawdowns. This has been a spot-driven rally, but that being said, derivatives do chase performance, and those derivatives do come alongside some liquidations, which will tend to happen at key inflection points. So derivatives will extend rallies, but also kind of initiate some of those sell-offs that we should expect over time. So 6 months and 12 months from now, I think you'll be happy, but there's going to be quite a bit of volatility within that. And so for retail investors, thinking about dollar cost averaging in, they shouldn't be trying to time markets. They don't have the insights to understand what the key inflection points are in pricing. But the long-term investors, I think, are going to be happy.
All right, that you answered my question there. Long-term, you're going to be paid off in Bitcoin. Are we likely to see a Bitcoin ETF this year?
All factors would lead you to believe yes. We've kind of cleared some of the key hurdles that were mentioned by the regulators, which one was a regulated custodian. So we now have a handful of custody providers who have SOC 1 and SOC 2 type audits from Big Four accounting firms. The second bigger piece was actually market manipulation concerns. And now that the market has continued to transition from more crypto native levered exchanges to more spot exchanges, this move particularly has been dominated by Western oriented, institutional oriented exchanges where spot markets provide a lot better price discovery than what we had seen previously in this market. So I think all signs point to certainly in the right direction. Whether we can clear it this year, there's probably a few other things on the plate first, but we're definitely in a significantly better position to see one in the near term.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.